Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. I'm ChaosEclipse. Today we're going to be looking at Ark Survival Ascended again. I'm going to show you guys the stats that I have set and everything as far as like the double XP and all that. Technically on official servers it's double XP until December 10th, so that's why I have it on mine. But I think I might have like quadruple XP because of the way I have it set up, and I'm not really sure. So I at least want to show you guys because this video is going to be on how to level up quickly, especially if you're in like an official server. Obviously, if you guys are on your own server, you can set whatever you want. But if you're on an official server, I want to show you guys how to level up quickly. So first, let's go and look at what I have for the settings. We are on the island here. We're going to go over to our advanced, and we're going to look at XP multipliers. You can see here for generic, which I believe is the overall, like, actually I guess it tells you right there, it's the experience gained over time. So just for being alive, you'll get like small amounts of XP slowly going up and everything, and that's what you'll get. I also have it on the harvesting. I turned it on the crafting. I did not do it on the explored notes because the explored notes give you a ton of XP anyway. I have it on special kills. I think that means like alphas and things like that. But I could be wrong. I'm not really sure what that one is. And then I have it on the kills. And then there's another spot where I have double XP stuff as well. Find it. Maybe it was what I was just thinking of. Here we go. Under game rules, world, and then XP multiplier, I have that set to 2. So that's why I said I think it might be like quadrupled, because I don't know if this doubles on this. Like they could be the oh wait, that's the exact same thing I showed you guys. So I don't know if it's this doubling on this one. So if it is, then it's quadruple, but if not, then it's like the normal, what's it called? Double XP. So I just wanted to show you guys that, like I said, because what I'm going to show you will help you, but I also have already a ton of levels just from playing the game. So there's my raft. I'm also going to go over a couple things real quick before we get started on this. So as you can see, I crafted all of this stuff, so this also went towards my XP. So you guys can see there I have, well, first of all, I have a raft. Then I have, what is this? That's 8, 9, plus another 8, so 16, 17. I have 17 of these storage boxes. I'll show you the other 8 in a second. I have 3 of these just to kind of keep me warm. I don't know if you get XP for like cooking and just burning wood, because I'm burning wood for when I get for when I start making weapons and bullets and stuff. So I'm going to use I'm going to end up using the charcoal, so that's why I'm doing that. Plus sometimes it's a little cold in this area and I'm not really wearing anything. We have the smithy. No, that's not smithy. What is this? Refining forge. I have cooked some iron. I've also gotten some iron. And then we have our smithy here. We have our preserving bin. We have our mortar and pestle. And then I've gotten quite a bit of, not like a lot, but I've gotten a decent amount of metal. And then, like I said, you know, I've been killing stuff and everything. And so all that has contributed to what my level currently is. If you look at my current level, it's already 68. And I haven't even begun to show the grind on what I'm doing. Also, this, I promise you guys I did not cheat to get that, or the one that I have in here. Right here. I mean, I don't think you guys want to consider it cheating. There's a journeyman bow that I haven't even used yet. So what I did is I turned up the loot things. Like, I think they're normally set to like 1. I set it to 1.5, and I got that bow and the hat that I'm wearing out of a green drop. So this video is mainly for people who are completely new to the game, and like I said, you're playing on an official server. If you're playing on a your own server, I would still suggest leaving all of the stats normal, checking out the game, seeing what you don't like and what you do like, and then adjust accordingly. I have all of my stats and everything set the way I like it because I'm playing on a solo game. I'm not online or anything like that. So just a couple things that I want to point out. Like I said, that I have crafted. I've crafted 3 sleeping bags. I only have 1 left. I've died twice. Um, one was from a... Actually, did I freeze to death both times? I think I actually froze to death both times. I might be wrong about that. You guys seen one of them on one of the previous videos. I think I froze to death both times. If not, the one was from a Diplo. Anyway, so I've killed probably about no more than 5 Diplos. I don't know exact numbers on these, but like I said, I'm just giving you guys rough statistics as far as like how I got to the current level that I'm at. Keep in mind, I do have all the multipliers on the XP or whatever. So about 5 Diplos. I've killed 3 of the what are they called? The trilobites, whatever they are, the ones that come out of the water with the hard shell. Um, I would say somewhere between 15 and 20 dodos, and no more than 5 of the Lysosauruses, 1 raptor, and 1 where'd it go? Pteranodon. Now keep in mind also, even with killing and giving you guys the numbers of how many I've killed and stuff like that, it also does depend on the level of everything. So I mean, that's still kind of iffy as to how that all, plays out or whatever. So we're on day 2 because I have the time and everything going slow. It took me about a couple hours to set everything up for you guys, what I'm going to show you right now. We're already level 68, which normally I don't really care once we get to level 56, I want to say, because that's where you get the flak armor. So if we scroll all the way down here, right here, 56. Once I get to this, I don't really care about anything else. I mean, there is other things, obviously, that I'll want unlocked. You can see some of the stuff here. Even that Argent saddle is a pretty big one, too, so maybe I'll start looking at getting at least to 62. But mainly, I look for the flak armor. That's a huge bonus in your game, and that's something that you're going to want, as soon as possible. So there's still a couple things that confuse me before we get into it real quick. I just want to talk about something. I originally had it here on Unlearn Engrams, and it was showing everything for every single map, which maybe that wasn't what it was. Was it this one? Oh, I just had it unchecked. There we go. So it was showing everything like this on every single map. And I was like, why is it still showing stuff that I can unlock? Like, I don't want the desert hat stuff. That's for the other map. I didn't realize you have to highlight whatever it is you want up here. But even when you highlight the island, and it gives you all of the island ones, there's some that are still questionable. Like the... Where is it? There's a saddle that I've seen in here. And keep in mind, I haven't played this game in a while. I know there's been changes to it and everything, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. So, the Archelon saddle, I think that's how you say it, Archelon. I think that's in a different map. That's a really huge dinosaur that is in the water, I believe. And I don't think he's on this map. That's like from the center or Ragnarok, one of the two. And then there's also, and these are just ones that I noticed right off the bat. This thing, the Yeeling saddle. I don't know what that is. So I don't know if that's on this map or not. But those are 2 of the things that are just throwing me off or whatever. Maybe they added those to the island. I don't know. But anyway. So like I said, I'm just going to show you guys how to level up real fast. Here's the other 8 storage boxes. And the reason why that I have these set up here is because there's an explorer's note right here. Oh, speaking of explorer's note, I also did accidentally pick up, I want to say 2... Well, I accidentally picked up 1, and I for sure picked up 2 other ones on purpose. 1 other one, 2 other ones. 1 or 2 other ones. So that also contributes to my levels. I'll show you the one that I picked up on accident, which is going to take me a second to get over there, so bear with me. But like I said, this is mainly for new players who are just trying to level up and just get past, level 10 without dying by raptors every 2 seconds. Obviously, if you guys have the game, or if you played Survival Evolved, then you know that it's pretty easy to level up. You just need to know where to look and everything. It is somewhere around here. I didn't realize what it was until I walked over it, because it looks different, so I'm assuming it's a newer one. By the way, I said if you guys played Survival Evolved, that is because this is Survival Ascended. They are two completely different games. You have to buy them separately. They're not one and the same. So I just want to point that out. Right here. Yeah, this thing. I didn't know what this was. I had never seen one like that, so I'm guessing those are new ones. I accidentally walked over that one and it picked it up. And then the other one I picked up was over in that area. I have not been very far on the map at all. So you guys can see where I've been. Oh, and I killed a piranha. One piranha. Um, yeah, that's it. So let's go back over here. Um, so for those of you that don't know, one of the things that you want to do in order to level up fast is first you want to get to, and this will, before I get into that, sorry, this will also work on Survival Evolved if you're new to that game and you didn't buy Ascended, because I don't know if it's on PS4. I don't think it is. So if you guys still have a PS4 and you just bought Evolved instead of Ascended, that's fine. I'm not like, you know, trying to like put you down or anything like that. Like, you guys play what you want, play how you want. You know, it's your money. I'm not telling you guys need a new game, you need a PS5, whatever. I'm not that type of person. So, an egg? Dodo egg? Why won't it let me? There we go. It is a dodo egg. I will take that. Yeah, the dodos don't come after you. Okay. I had to double check because there are some differences in Ascended. So that's what I was pointing out is there's differences in Ascended and Evolved. For the most part, the map layout is the same, but the terrain is different. So as you guys can see, if you guys played Evolved or even if you haven't, I promise you this terrain here is different. It looks similar to this, but it is different. The XP nodes that I'm going to show you, there are 3 in this area. 4 if you want to count that one that I picked up on accident. But there's 3 in this area that are pretty close together. They're basically in the same place on Evolved, but they could be like shifted over a little bit. My suggestion would be to find all 3 of them first and then do what I'm going to show you. So no matter what, still do this. You could do it with these smaller ones, the smaller storage boxes, or you could do it with the the larger storage box. If you do it with the large storage box, and I think you only need like 2 of them. I started with these, so I finished with them, but I did 8 here, and I did 8 on the raft. The 8 here are for the 3 boxes that I'm going to show you here, and then I have on the raft the other 8, and they're going to be further down there that I'll show you where there's more at, and then I'll even show you where a 3rd set is, but I don't have enough for a 3rd set, and I think I'll probably, with the way that I have the XP set, I'll probably be max level once I finish these 2 anyway. So, and I'm not going to go through every single little thing, like I'm not going to show you how many I craft and everything like that, but I'm going to show you how it works. So, there's one explorer's note here. We have 8 boxes. On all of the top boxes, I filled them with nothing but stone, every single one of them. And then the bottom ones I filled with wood, thatch, and flint, and I did the same amount in each one. Now the reason for this, if you notice, I have the most thatch in these, and then second most would be wood, and then I have very little flint, and then I have a ton of rock in there. So let me show you what we're going to be crafting for those of you that don't know. I hit the wrong button there. So we're going to be crafting this, the cooking pot. As you can see, it takes 75 stone. That's why we have a ton of stone. The next biggest thing is going to be the thatch, where it only takes 15. The next thing would be wood. It only takes 10. And then lastly, it only takes 5 flint. And that is per cooking pot that we're going to make. So cooking pots are probably the easiest things to make that give you a decent amount of XP. So we're going to be crafting a ton of those after picking up the explorer notes. So if you are going to be doing this method to level up quickly, you will have to get to, I think it's like level 8. So you have to at least get to level 8 so that you guys can get the cooking pot unlocked. You don't need the raft. Technically, you can do the ones here, die, respawn over where I'm going to show you the next part, and then we'll go from there. So let me show you where all 3 of them are. So you have the one explorer's note there. You have one here in the ruins. Like I said, these ruins on Evolved are going to be lined up with this cave here. The cave's going to look a little bit different. Actually, it's not even really a cave. It's more like just an arc of rocks or whatever. But you'll see these ruins outside of it, and there will be an explorer's note there as well. And then if we come over here, In Ark Survival Evolved, after you see the one with the runes, you'll literally just come around a rock like this so you can't break, and it'll be here on the ground. But for Ascended, it's actually a little bit further. We're going to come around here, go up here, and you can see it right there. Right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this one. I'm going to grab the one in the ruins, and then I'm going to grab that last one, and then I'm going to start crafting. I'll just show you guys the run real quick. I won't show you me crafting everything. I'll show the first couple, and then I'll skip to showing like the last few. I did a lot of rock, a lot of stone, a lot of the materials and everything. I think I'm still gonna have extra time even after picking up 3 of these. So technically I probably should have done more, but you guys will see how much time I have left over, or maybe I'll run out of time and I'll still have materials left over. We'll see what happens. I haven't done this in a while, but like I said, it is a really good way to level up. So like I said, I am level 68. You can see I'm about halfway through level 68 right here, the yellow bar. And that's the generic XP that I was talking about. So you can see it slowly going up on its own. Right there, that's doubled. Normally that would be a little bit slower. But let's go ahead and get this started. So we're going to grab this one.
Usually found
that.
in the deepest parts
And
of
I
the
do
water
have
on
it
the
to where
island,
it's going to keep
Ammonitine
talking,
ammonitiamicus
but
has
it
a
will
strange
eventually
relationship
go
with the
away.
other creatures of the deep.
You can
It must
turn
do
that
something
off once
beneficial
you
for
close
them,
the book, it'll
since
stop.
every nearby sea creature
pick up
defends
this one.
Ammonitino when it is attacked. Fairly
that one.
unremarkable by the island standards.
Pick up this
Oncorhynchus
last one
squamia
over
is
here.
a generally passive fish. Its main form of protection is swimming in a large school.
Right here, and you can see the
Oncorhynchus does
timer
not.
that I have for the
Daedon
XP down on the
comidentus
bottom
is
right,
the
little
largest
2
known
arrows there.
species of
And if we take a quick peek,
an
a quick
omnivorous
peek,
family of ancient mammals that are sometimes
you can
referred
see
to
that I
as
already got
helminths.
7 levels just
Even
from
though
picking up
Daedon
all 3 of
has
those.
as many
So
similarities
now we're
to
going
modern
to grab
Hippopotamidae as it does to
1
swine,
stack
I found that to be
of
a
the
suitable
flint.
nickname.
We're going to grab
Daedon is as mean as
all
it
the
looks,
thatch,
and any
because thatch
survivor
doesn't
who
weigh very
wanders
much.
too close will find that out the hard way. As an omnivore
We're going to
with a
grab
voracious
about 3
appetite,
stacks of wood.
Daedon scavenges,
Everything else
forages,
is going
and
to be
hunts to
stone.
survive. It has little qualms
There we
when
go.
it comes to its diet, and
And
that has
then
helped it
we will
thrive
start
on the
crafting.
island's harsh tundra. Its temper hasn't hurt either, as many would-be predators would rather
You can
seek
see
out
there,
this
it's letting
vicious
me
prey.
craft, it looks like
Many
about
tribes
12
have
at a
made
time.
excellent use of Daedon
And then what you
packs
want to
within
do
their
is you
war
want
huts.
to come over here
Not
as
only
soon as
because
it
of
starts
its fierce
crafting,
nature,
you'll put it down in
but due
here.
to its extraordinary
And you'll
ability
wait
to
until it
rapidly
says
heal
2
itself.
down there
I
for the
theorize
cooking
that
pot.
this
So you
healing
have 2 of them
factor is why
crafted,
it seems to have such a
which
high
I don't think, oh,
metabolism.
there it goes.
Though what
So
is
then you will
particularly
place it down,
extraordinary is its capability
like so.
to share this
And then you will
benefit with
also,
nearby creatures. I've even heard some
which button is it?
survivors mention that the Daedon also has a unique ability to root out rare mushrooms
doing
as well.
this all messed up now. Hold triangle and you'll destroy it. Hold triangle, destroy it. There we go. Place down another one. Hold triangle. Oh, hold triangle, destroy it. Come on, destroy. There you go. Do it again. And I keep hitting circle because it automatically tries going into crafting the next one. So the reason why we're destroying these is because we're basically placing them on top of each other. And we're also getting materials back. So not only are we placing, or not only are we using the materials from the thing, but we're getting about half the materials back for destroying these. So we can just keep crafting these. I'm hitting circle too many times. That's actually slowing me down, but it's okay. It is okay. Alright, and then I will show you guys once we are close to the end of the timer, and we'll go from there. So I can show you guys the next ones as well. Be right back. Alright guys, so we got about 700 seconds left. I just want to point out a few things here. So, as you can see right there, I'm about to hit 32. So I think after crafting maybe one more. Let's try to craft one more. See if we get that level 32. It might stop there though. No, because it's still... Nope, we didn't get 32. That's okay though. I still have tons of material. So that box there is empty, but we still have a lot of these. We'll take those. I just want to point out a few things. So first of all, as you can see, I picked up all those rocks. I can't move. So when you're doing this, you want to be close to the storage box, but have enough room behind you to where you can actually place the stuff down. And then on the bottom right, you can see the little timer there with the little bar filling up. That shows like the me crafting one of them. So once I craft it, I place it down, and then I hold triangle and I demolish it. Now in Ascended, it takes a little bit, so you have to hold it there a little bit for it to actually go, and then you just do the next one. Every time you demolish it, it basically gives you back half of the materials that it used to take it. Now, if you guys remember what I said, it only takes 5 of the, what's it called? 5 of the flint. So it's going to give you the lower half. So it's not going to give you 2.5 back, obviously, but it's not going to give you 3. It'll give you 2 every single time. So what that means is about every 2 to 3 that you craft, or that you destroy, you can craft another one with the extra materials that you're getting back. So if you look down on the bottom left where my left G-pad is, you can see that I have one there. When I place it down, there's still a ghost symbol down there. If I hit left again and I have the materials for it while that ghost symbol's there, it'll let me craft another one. So I destroyed a couple without crafting more. I'm gonna tap left. Oh wait, let me get rid of this one and then place that one. So I have the ghost symbol. I'm gonna tap left again. Bottom right, I can craft 3 currently. If I hit left, it went to 4. So that means that I had enough materials to go ahead and craft another one right away. So every 2 or 3, you'll want to tap whatever button you have it in down there so that you can craft that extra one, just to kind of save you with a little bit of time. And you can always, I used to do this with Evolved. I don't know why I don't do it in Ascended, but you can just put one down here, and then if you have another one, put it down here, and then put another one down there, and then go back and start destroying them, and do it that way. I mean, it's the same thing, it seemed faster in Evolved, but in Ascended, it doesn't really matter too much. But I'm also about to be max level, or at least max level where I can kind of really do anything. I know in Evolved, you can now go up to like 110, maybe 115 with like the chibis. I don't know if the chibis are in Survival Ascended. I don't know if 100 is the max level. Maybe it just depends on what map you're on. But currently, if you look at my levels here, 32 plus the 68 I already have, that's already max level for me. But if you look over here, even if we can go to like 105 or 110 or 115, if you go all the way down to the bottom, give me a second because it's slow, you can see it caps out at 100. So anything past 100 is not really going to matter too much for me anyway. Other than like, I think I can still put points into like my my stats. But as far as like being able to craft anything past there, I'm not really worried about it. So we can keep going here. I am gonna still clear out everything. It looks like we have all the wood, thatch, and flint that we need. So the only thing we need now is rock. It looks like the stone is what I was short on the whole time. So you may even want to get more stone. Now, if you guys want to be like really picky about this and you want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need, you can go through and do the math and figure out exactly, you know, how many you can craft per second, and then go through and be like, okay, well, I need this much stone, I need this much thatch. That's too much for me. I'm not doing all that, so I just came down and like I said, I fill up one with full stone, and then I do, you know, more of the thatch because that's the next thing, and then a little bit less wood, and then a lot less of the what's it called, the flint. So it's up to you guys. I am gonna, like I said, keep going here because I want to see what level I can get to, even though we're on the island, because I'm not sure on Ascended. Like I said, I haven't really played this too much. I have a few videos that I did before, but I don't think I was even max level in that. I don't think I had the time for it at the time. And when I came back in the game, I guess I deleted my save file because I didn't have anything saved. Or maybe the game deleted it once it did some of the updates, because I know that they're, like I said, I bought Ascended right when it came out, so the only map that was available was the island. Now it's the island, Scorched Earth, the center, Aberration, and they're coming out with Extinction this month, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, but bear with me here. We're going to finish this up. And we still have plenty of stone. The stone looks like it's going to be the last thing that we need, or that we're going to end up running out of. Look at that. I haven't even pulled from this one at all. I pulled from the one over there that I can't even... Oh, wait. I had it. Yeah, so we'll take that stuff. And it won't even let me. I grabbed all the stone. That's alright. So, I have 2 right now. We'll go ahead and place 2 down. I can craft some extra ones. Get rid of both of these. And you know what? We'll still keep putting them down because I don't think I have... Just picking up this stuff is giving me half back, so I don't think I can still pick up any more. Got 1 out of there. And let's see. Alright, so we're technically at level 101 right now, and it looks like it's still going. Now also keep in mind though that the way that it works in single player, I have it to where it kind of says that there's no cap on the level. So I don't know if that's just going to let me level past like whatever the thing is, but I have that set to 0, but that was also the default. So maybe it'll stop on its own once I get to max level, or maybe there's just no limit to whatever level I can get. I don't know, because I've never really leveled this high in single player. I think there was 1 game on Evolved where I did it, but I wasn't using double XP or anything like that, and I ended up stopping playing that game just because I had other games to play and I wanted to play them. So, also side note, one of the things I want to point out too, when I cut the video, it was starting to get a little cold. So if you guys plan on doing this, make sure that it is not nighttime, because you will probably freeze to death and you're not really going to be able to move while you're doing this. You also may want to make sure that you are in a safe area. So if you do it in the next area where I show you guys over there, sometimes there's raptors and troodons at night and stuff like that. So you guys may want to build a little hut and put all of the what's it called, the storage boxes and stuff in the hut, and then just do it in the hut. That way you're not getting attacked while you're doing this. Like I said, I will show you that in just a bit. And we're definitely going to run out of time before we run out of materials, though. We're getting close on the stone, but I think we still have enough on our person to still be able to last through the time that we have. Maybe not. It's gonna be close. Alright, so it's coming down to the wire here, guys. We got about 10 seconds left, and I can still craft 2 more. I don't think this last one's gonna finish before that timer runs out, so yeah. But it looks like I did the, not necessarily the math, because I didn't really do math, but it looks like I kind of averaged it out perfectly for us to get the maximum number out of it, and then I can still craft 1 more because of the 2 that I just destroyed. Which I probably shouldn't have did that, just save the stone there, but it's alright. That out of the way, go ahead and put that down, and then destroy it. Oh, come on, destroy it. And we got 34 levels out of that. That's counting from when we first started picking them up. So I'm going to dump all of these into melee because I'll do 5. Oh, decisions. Let's do 10 in health. So I want 300 health. We'll give ourselves, we'll do another 10 in stamina so we can have more stamina. And then the rest is going to go to melee. I'll leave my weight at 350, that's fine. And look at that, we are level 102. So I think I stopped where I was at 68 down here. So let's go and look at those. So 68. Yep, I didn't want any of that stuff. Don't care, don't care. I might mess around with the elevators in this one. I don't know yet. I never really mess with them at all. We'll take the vault. I don't really care about taming a Quetzal. We'll see what happens with that. I never use this thing, but I like it. Because I've used it once before, and it was absolutely amazing. So, we'll go ahead and take it. We'll take the industrial forge here. All of the scuba gear stuff. That was just telling me that there was other stuff I had to learn, so that's what that was. Take the chemistry bench. Yeah, see, it's telling me that I also have to get the prerequisites, so it's going to cost a total of 89. We'll go ahead and take it. Sniper I don't really care about. Maybe if I was playing on a multiplayer server, but no. We'll take that. Gas mask, do we need it in this one? I don't know. We'll leave it for now. I'm not going to mess with it. We can take the industrial cooker. I like messing around with the pheromone dart. I don't ever buy the riot gear. Riot gear is the best gear in the game, but it's too expensive to make. Like, it's annoying, so I don't like making it. Submarine saddle. I see, I don't even know what that is. Alright, but yeah, so we still have a total of 2,810 points in case I need to buy anything extra. So that was off of 3 experience notes. Now the good thing about Ascended, you can't do this in Evolved, but in Ascended you can actually pick this stuff up still. So when you pick it up, I think it gives you all of the materials with it, so it's going to be a little bit rough. We'll take all the empty ones first. So how do we pick this up? Triangle. Pick up. Triangle, pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. And then this is the one that I think that has... We should be able to carry that, so we'll pick it up. Okay, so it just drops the wood. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, and we're a little bit heavy, so we're going to go drop everything off. Maybe I will end up putting more points into weight. We'll see. What's my, melee's at 280? That's not bad. So we'll just throw all of the materials and everything on here. Why does it look like that? Do the folders open? I didn't mean to open them. There we go. Alright, before we do that, let's do the egg. And we'll do all this stuff. And let's go pick up the rest. I don't know if I can carry all this stuff. Barely. Oh, okay. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'll be back when I'm heading to the raft again. Alright, guys, I think we got everything over here. Gonna take a look and make sure there's no bag left on the floor or anything like that. Yep, we got everything. Let's see if I can take my sleeping bag. I don't know if it lets us pick these up or not. It does. Sweet. Okay. And I'm not going to throw my sleeping bag down on the raft, because if your raft is too close... Well, this wasn't evolved. I don't know if they moved it over to Ascended too, but if your raft is too close to the beach, it won't let you spawn on it anyway. So I have the fires cooking just to go with, like I said, more charcoal. I threw everything that I picked up in here. We'll go ahead and throw that in there too because it's heavy. But yeah, so that's all of the thatch wood and everything that I had left over. The stone was the only thing that we didn't have enough of. But all of these are the exact same way that I just had the other one. And I'll show you guys the other area. So I'm going to take you guys with me on this. It's going to take us a while to get over there. But that way, so the new players can see exactly where we're going. So, like I said, this is like the little peninsula area. How do I zoom in? Can I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in. So, it's like a little peninsula area. This is the very bottom of the map. We're going to be going to the right over here. more towards like the, I think towards the first medium area spawn. And we're actually going to turn off these because it's too hot. See if I can leave that on because that has the most wood in it. I'm not cooking anything. I'm not smelting anything, but we'll leave it on. And then if this is your first time playing the game and you're on a raft, stay close to the shore. There is a leady out there, a leadosaurus, something like that. It will destroy your raft. They're the only aquatic animal that destroy the rafts. They're huge, they're scary, and you'll hear like almost like a siren type sound when they start to attack you. They used to hit your boat in like one hit and destroy it, but that also might be the alpha that does it, because there is an alpha. But for the most part, if it's not an alpha, I think your raft can take like 2, maybe 3 hits. But I would still just hug the coast here and just follow along. Like I said, the terrain for the most part is the same. But it is going to look a little bit different. The next 3 things that I'm going to show you, they're pretty much in the same spot on Evolved. And then if you are new to the game, but you are at least familiar with the terrain a little bit, that island that you can see out there, that is the Herbivore Island. So we're going to go right across from that on the mainland. Is going to be our next spot. And then our third spot is actually on Herbivore Island. Like I said, I'll show you all 3 spots, but I'm just going to make this as quick as I can now. That way you guys aren't wasting your time watching the video. If you got anything out of this video, or if you at least enjoyed it, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, consider doing so. You guys can also check out the channel. I've done this same step and showed the entire process on Survival Evolved on the channel. I may have done it on Ascended already, but it was also, like I said, when Ascended already came out, because I do have some Ascended channels or videos on the channel. I have, I think, maybe 5. So technically this is going to be the 6th one, but this is going to be like a fresh start, basically. Which is probably why I'm going to name it Ark Survival Ascended PS5 Fresh Start. I don't know. Something like that. We'll see. And then even going across this gap, be careful because this is deep water. The leady could actually be in this area. If you guys want to see how to make the water as clear as I have it, you can definitely go and watch the previous video. I will put it on the top right of the screen right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually jump in the water and I'm going to see if the leady's in the area, because if he's not, we'll just cross the gap instead of making the trip going that way. So I don't see him. I don't see any piranhas either. But it does not mean that he can't come from out there and still hit us. So still be careful if you're going to cross this gap, guys. We're going to jump back on the raft and we're just going to cut right across here. The bad thing is, if he one-shots us, like if he is here and he one-shots us, I lose everything on this raft. It's fine, it's all starter stuff, but it would suck. It would still suck. And then we're going to have to check the water again when we go over to the Herbivore Island, because like I said, we're going to go over there as well. Alright, so even if he's coming up on us now, we're fine because we're going back into shallow water now. So if he is on us, then he'll kind of pull off now. So we're good there. I don't know why that smoke reset like that. That was weird. Alright, and this is the area that over here that I was talking about, where there's a chance there could be raptors if you're doing this at night. There's definitely Troodons in the area. So you may want to build a little hut when you do this one. Or you may just want to do it on your raft like I am. Like have your raft out in the water a little bit. Maybe enclose your raft a bit and do it there. But there are definitely things here that will attack you while you're doing this one, so just be careful. Even that little Diplo right there would be a pain in the butt if he caught you while you're over encumbered trying to craft everything, so just be careful. So there's the herbivore island over there. So literally right across here is where we're going to be looking at. I think it's a little bit more up. Right over here somewhere. Jump off the back here. I think it's like right here. It is right here. So this is one of them. This is where, if you're going to do it on the island, if you're going to do it on the island, I would set up right here. If you're going to do it on the raft, then just have your raft right there where I parked mine. But this is the this is going to be the last one that we're going to pick up. I'll show you where the second one is. Even on Survival Evolved, these are pretty much the same. The third one's going to be a little iffy on both of them because it's kind of hard to find, so just bear with me here. But what we're going to do is we're going to start right here where this one's at. You can see the map here. So we're going to start where this one is. We're going to follow this cliff line into the woods. And this is where you have to be careful because, like I said, this is where you'll run into Troodons and Raptors. Those are the main two things that you'll see. I don't think I've seen too much bad stuff in this area. Maybe like on the early days I used to see like a Carno or very, very slim chance of seeing a T-Rex, but it probably won't happen. So like I said, we're still following the cliff here. Let's start hugging the cliff a little more just because it's going to get a little crazy. We're going to go a little bit slow here, but we're going to keep our eye on this cliff over here. Actually, there's 4 in this area now that I think about it. I completely forgot about one of them. I'll show you where all 4 of them are. The third and fourth one are a bit hard to find. So your second one is right here. Like I said, it will look similar in Ark Survival Evolved. There's a little spot right before you go up around the cliff where it comes down to meet the ground that you're on. You'll have a little dip like this and it'll be right there. Straight across from here, facing away from the cliff, there's one kind of out here. It's this way and down to the left a bit. But we're going to go straight out because I think it's a little more out this way on Ascended here. We're just going to take a peek here and we're going to see if we can find it. There's, oh my god, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually 5 in this area. Oh, is that it down there? I think so. Yeah, so you're looking for this little rune right here. This is not a rock, this is a rune. On the front here, there's one there. And then we can come back up this way. We're going to go back to the second one that we've seen. So this was, where's it at? This was the second one, no, right here. So if you're still following the cliff, you're going to come up. And we're going to follow the cliff around to the right. We're not going to go up onto the level up there. We're going to stay... There's raptors. I can hear them. I only have 2 bolas. This is not going to be fun. Not a raptor, what is that? Parasaur. Is there a flying thing in the area too? Is it just him? Oh, it's that. Okay, so we're good. So let's go back down here because I want to make sure you guys know what you're doing. I don't want you to get all confused because I saw them. We'll keep our spear out just in case. So here's the explorer's note. You're going to go up, follow the cliff around. Like I said, it's going to look different on Survival Evolved because it doesn't come out like this. It kind of just flattens out and evens out with the ground. But you're going to come out this way. You're going to stay down on the ground part. You're not going to go up there. That's a completely separate level. You're going to stay on this ground part. You're going to come through here and you'll see a little valley. You're going to see a cliff up on your right and you'll start seeing a cliff up on your left. Out here, this one's a little hard to find on both of them. You're looking for another rune, but it's just a pillar. It's kind of far back here. Well, not too far. There it is. Here's the pillar, and there's the explorer's note. So you can grab that one. So you'll start with this one. You'll run back this way if you're only doing 3 of them. So we'll grab that one. While that one's counting down, we'll come here, follow this back down to the left. Grab this one here. That'll be your second one. and then follow the cliff all the way back down to the beach. Like I said, if you're doing this at night, you're going to get swarmed with Troodons. They are all over those woods, I promise you. And you're going to grab your last one right over where that little palm tree is. Oh, maybe a little past the palm tree, second palm tree. Right here. That'll be your third one. And then you can start crafting and everything like you did in the other one. Now, for anyone who wants to do all 5, I already showed you where the 4th one is. The 5th one is a little bit far, but I'll show you where that one's at as well. It is also a little bit harder to find, so bear with me. And like I said, if you're doing it at night, there's Troodons. I mean, obviously, even during the day, there's Troodons, so still be careful coming up in here, because even during the day, they're blind, but if you get up right next to them, they'll still attack you. I never do it, but supposedly if you carry a torch, the Troodons will not bother you. So let's start where this second one was again, which is right here, I think. Yeah, so this is the second one. So if we went up and to the right, that's where the third one was. The 4th one was out there. The last one, we're going to go straight that way, away from like where it drops off. So straight this way, there's a cliff back here that you can see. See this cliff? That way was where we went into the valley. We're going to follow the cliff this way. Geez, there might be 6 here. Every time I move like to a different area, I think of another one. So let's see if we can find 6. I believe there's 2 over in this area. We're going to keep following this cliff though. I'm just looking around because of the, like I said, Troodons and raptors and stuff. So still watching the cliff. Oh, Troodon, didn't see me, thank you. Careful, because there is usually 3 of them. What was that? Jesus, stupid parasaur. It scared the crap out of me. I'm so not used to this game. Okay, so... Oh, what are you running from? Is it Troodon chasing you? No. What are you running from, dude? Stop freaking me out. Something over there is knocking down trees. Okay, so... I don't want to fight the Troodons. Let's see if we can sneak past them. I'm going to hug the cliff as much as possible. Where's he at? Hard to see because he's brown. Okay, I think we made it past him. I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, still following the cliff. I'm hearing things. Okay, that's you. Okay, still following the cliff. Still following the cliff. It is starting to turn to the right. I don't know if you guys can tell about it or not. I hear a raptor for sure. As long as it's not an alpha, I think we can handle it. He's killing a parasaur. We're going to keep following the cliff to the right here. Don't go up the cliff even if there's an opening. We're staying down here. What are you? Oh no! No, not you! I hope he's stuck. I can't outrun him. If he's not stuck, we're so dead. I just ran past more Troodons. Oh, okay. So anyway, if you come out this way, away from the cliff, there's or away from the ledge over there, that cliff, there's this cliff. This is where the 6th one is. You'll look for these ruins right here. And there is one... I think he's still aggroed on us. He's just stuck, which is what's making me freak out. There's one here. It looks like this. And then let's see if we can find that other one. So we're going to come back this way. We're just going to be careful with that Therizino. And then the Troodons are here, so let's come in a little bit. Okay, he's not aggroed on us. That's good. That is a Therizino, right? Dude, 135? Jesus Christ. A raptor, too. Where's the raptor? Oh, there's the raptor. saw you. Come back out. Hopefully you're by yourself, or there's only 2 of you. I only got 2 bolas. There he is. Hey, over here. Alright, let's get rid of you. Oh, wow. Oops. But that is why I like my melee so high. Oh, that's why we didn't die, even though we didn't have any health. Because I pumped my health higher than normal. I usually only do like 200 or 250. So the last XP thing is over there where he's at. Let's go back up against the cliff. Because he came out a bit, so I think we should be alright. Because they only aggro when you're like right up on them. I think we just kind of walked into them since we can't really see anything up in here. Yeah. Alright, so here's the cliff. Come this way. Now it should be, it's a little bit out from the cliff. So it should be somewhere in this area. Like I said, this one's a little bit harder to find. Here it is, right here. So these are the 6. So we're going to grab this one.
Since arriving
rid of
on
that.
the island, I have encountered dozens of fascinating
Follow the cliff
creatures
back.
whose behavior has never been studied or
Know where the
documented.
Therizino's at.
And
Be careful.
also sheep. Granted, Ovis arcum is quite different from the modern domesticated sheep, and even from wild sheep species such as Ovis
Know where is
orientalis.
that?
The unique markings on its face give it
There's
a
the
striking
Trudons.
appearance, and the male's horns possess a
We'll just go
unique
this
shape
way.
that is unlike any other species in the Ovis genus. As one might expect,
That's an Iguanodon.
Ovis
He's
stands
friendly.
little chance against the island's many predators.
Baby Iguanodon.
Like the dodo, its continued survival in the face of these challenges is a mystery. Some
little baby
survivors
turtle.
have found herds of Ovis to be useful in farm life. Their wool can be repeatedly
Alright, so we
safely
got
shorn
the
with
6th
proper
one.
tools,
This
and
is the
cooked lamb
5th one.
chops are a popular dish
Oh.
among some tribes.
After much deliberation, I have decided
Little
to
close there.
accept Mr. Nerva's offer. True,
We're gonna
the
go
new
back
legion is not
in.
beloved by many other tribes, but was Charlemagne beloved by his enemies? If my
Be careful,
studies
the
are to
Trudons are over
continue,
here.
I must be on the right side of history.
We're following the
Part of our
cliff over
agreement,
there.
I
I'm
will
just
need to
swinging
travel
really
with
wide
Mr.
because of
Nerva
the
for a time
Trudons that were
and
up
wait
in that
to study
area.
the obelisks until the new
Oh,
legion
look,
has
is there
taken
one
care
here
of some
too?
smaller matters of foreign policy.
Wow, 7 of
As
them in this
such,
area.
I have left Rockwell. I am absolutely astonished,
So that's
shocked,
3 of them.
flabbergasted. Why in the world
Still
was
following
Miss
the cliff.
Walker investigating the obelisks at the side of such a savage
Think we
woman
can cut
and
back
without
in now
notifying
here.
me first? Was she intending to discover their secrets
Following the
behind my
cliff,
back
following the
and keep
cliff.
them all to herself? The nerve! The audacity! And after I treated her with such respect and civility,
Don't care
well,
about you.
unfortunately for her, Sir Edmund
Okay, and then
Rockwell
this is where the
always one
valley's
step
at.
ahead
So
of his
come
rivals.
into the valley.
Thanks to my partnership with
Should
Mr.
look for the
Nerva,
pillar.
I can
right here.
combine what scraps of knowledge
This is number
she
4.
has on the obelisks with my own findings.
Found mostly in marshes and jungles, Achatina limusegnis
And
is a
then we're
very
gonna come
slow,
out here.
very non-threatening land mollusk. It might be the simplest creature on the island.
Don't
to
go
hunt,
up there.
and while it
We're
only
staying down
provides a
here, and
small
we're just
amount
going
of
to turn
meat
to
and
the
chitin,
left.
An easy meal is always of value
Once
on
we
the
get
island.
past all the
Unlike
rocks,
nearly
there we
every
go.
other creature on the island,
And for the one
Achatina
that's
does not
down in the little
defecate
hole,
normally.
which is right here.
Instead, it secretes a thick,
This is number
sticky
5.
substance. Achatina. There's nothing special about the diet of these tame creatures
Come out
when
here.
compared to their wild counterparts. Part of that is the beast
A
queen's
little bit
doing,
down.
as she takes them on regular hunting excursions for training purposes.
Right here.
Curiously, they never have to range too far.
Number
There is
6.
an abundance of prey nearby. Helena, you're a dipstick.
And then back to the
Going
beach for
through
number
my
7.
notes, I've realized that there are more predators
Now there are
than prey
people that
across
they
this
go
entire
and they do
island
what I
by
just
almost
did. They'll
double.
just pick up all the
That's the
explorer notes because
opposite
they know
of
where
how
they're at.
any
If you do that,
ecosystem is
that will
supposed to
still get
work.
you to a high level
I
without
can't
even needing to
believe
craft
it took a
anything. So if you guys
Tyrannosaurus
want to take that
flying
route,
through
you
the
can, but you
snow
have
for
to
me
know
to see
exactly
this.
where you're running.
It's plain
And
as
if you
day.
die, you lose the double
What to
XP.
make of
So just
Add
keep
in
that
the
in
human
mind.
factor, and it's impossible for this island to continue as it is by natural means.
But I picked up
So,
7 of them
What
right there.
is this? Stegosaurus regium has
And
approximately
it
16
did give us
paired rows
a
of
level at
plates along
least.
its back,
Yep, we got one level
flanked
out of
by
it
another
from picking up
smaller
all of
pair
them,
of
so we can
6
put
plates.
that into our melee
This
as
is
well.
contrary to the alternating rows on
And then if we
Stegosaurus
come
fossils
out
I've seen
here,
in museums.
so technically
Not
the
surprisingly,
first 3 that I showed you are the ones
Stegosaurus
that I was
uses
talking
the
about, but
spines on
obviously
its
there's
tail
7 in
to
this area if
defend
you guys want to
itself.
grab them all.
While not
And
aggressive,
then I want to show you 3
Stegosaurus
over
will come to the
on
aid of another
the
nearby Stegosaurus. This implies it to be
herbivore
a
island.
herd animal.
So we're going to come out here just a
Stegosaurus
little
is
bit.
commonly used as a safe way to transport large quantities of goods. And once you saddle one up,
We're going to park
not
right
even an
here,
Argent
and I'm going to
harvest
check the
cannot
water
hold that
for the
much. A
leady
Stegosaurus
to
can
see
be
if he's
trained to
here
flex
anywhere.
its backplates for different purposes. Hardened
Be
to shield it from
careful in the
attack,
water here. If
in
you're
a
jumping in the
heavier
water,
alignment
there
that
is
deals
deadly
crippling
stuff here.
blows,
There's the
or
mantas.
oriented more
There
sharply to pierce
are
armor.
piranhas in
These
the area.
various plate configurations
And of
also
course
come
you
in
have
handy for stripping wood
megalodons.
from trees, gathering thatch, or foraging for wild berries, respectively.
So I didn't see it on that side. We're going to check
Stegosaurus
the other
can
side
knock
too,
back
because we
or
need to check,
impale with
or we
whip
need to
of
go
its
straight
spiky
across
tail,
there.
keeping predators at bay or pinning them in place. Its spiked appendage also helps for gathering berries. Go
Those
figure.
are the dolphins. Dolphins are friendly. They're creepy though. They'll come right up to you and stare at you. Just be careful, because they will freak you out. Alright, and I don't see the leady anywhere, so we can safely go across. If you guys noticed, I had about 4,000 seconds for the double XP stuff, so just keep that in mind as well. Because I could be crafting right now, but I'm not really worried about the levels anymore, like I said. But this is, you know, if you're still lower level and you're not using the double XP thing like I was. Alright, so we can go straight across here. Now, even though I did not see him, like I said, just be careful. Look for shadows in the water and stuff. If you see a big shadow, start going to shore as soon as possible, because he can still come kind of in shallow water, and he can come from, like, he'll act like he could even be right here. Hopefully he's not. Although it sounds like I hear something in the water. What is attacking me, or what's trying to attack me? Or is that the Pteranodon, the way he sounded? Creepy. Alright, so this is Herbivore Island. Most of the time, well, all the time, because I don't think I've ever seen anything hostile out here. These are all herbivores. The water is still dangerous, though. I've never seen piranhas out here, but I have seen that. Maybe that's what was trying to attack me. I've seen mantas out here. I've seen megalodons here, but I've never seen piranhas. So like I said, just be careful with this water. And it does go a tiny bit deep here, not too much. You can see there. I have seen a leady come up in here before, but only because he was chasing me. So just be careful with that. So here is where we're going to look for the other 3, the last 3 that I was talking about. So there's actually one out on that island there. See if we can see it with this. I don't think we can. I think we got to go back over there. Or maybe it's on that little island. I don't remember which one it's on. It's on one of the 2. Alright, whatever. We'll go look for it. That's going to be the first one that we're going to pick up anyway, because it's out there. These ones are going to be kind of far apart, but you can still do the same concept with it. Let's go back out there so you guys can see it. I think it's on this one with the big pillar thing here. Yeah, it's right there. You see it right there in the grass. And then before picking this one up, turn your raft around right here. But we would pick this one up.
Among the island's most tenacious pack is Hyenodon dirus, a carnivore most often found across the mountains.
Like I said,
and
you already
tundras
have
in
your raft
packs of
turned
3
around.
to 6. Hyenodon is a very intelligent predator. Before engaging,
And
it
then
determines
these
if
next
the
2 you
payoff
can
for
pick
a
up in
fight
whatever
is worth
order
the
you
risk of
want.
injury.
I would start
Hyenodon
over here on the
often
right, and I'll
prefers
circle
not to
left.
fight unless there is an already
If you do it the
weakened
other way, then
prey
obviously
or a
you'll start
fresh
on the left,
carcass
because you'll see
nearby.
where they're at.
This temperament changes quickly, though, near the presence of injured creatures.
Hey,
Hyenodon
look,
quickly
it's a
becomes
trilobite.
very aggressive, and the pack attacks with
Where'd it go?
ruthless abandon. With each vicious chomp of
Oh, there he
scavenged
is.
meat, the hyenodon rapidly recovers health and stamina.
Trilobite. There you go.
Despite being too small
Okay,
to ride,
so that was one of them.
hyenodon
The second
are still
one,
popular pets. Their intelligence
you're gonna
means
come over
they
here. You're
train
gonna follow
well,
this cliff. Like I
and their
said, you don't have
natural
anything to
pack
worry about
mentality
on this
makes them
island. These are all
excellent hunting
herbivores.
dogs.
They're not gonna be aggressive
Their
towards you, even
ability
if you get
to
too
quickly
close to them.
recover health by consuming
If
raw
you're new
flesh
to the
off
game,
the
don't
bone
pick up any of their eggs though.
ensures
It
that they
will
can
make them
take
hostile.
punishment,
And
yet
that's
continue
all
to
the
fight,
dinosaurs on this
and they can
island.
efficiently
The
preserve
parasaurs
meat
will
in
attack
specially
you.
crafted
Well,
saddlebags.
like if you pick up a parasaur
common
egg, parasaurs
and
will attack you.
terrifying
Pick
sight
up
on
a
the tundra
triceratops
is a
egg,
rider on a
triceratops will
canis
attack you.
with
Things
a
like
pack
that.
of hyenodon at its
I didn't
side.
mean that they'll all
Howls
attack
and
you.
jeers
So
echoing through the
the
night.
other one is right over. Where's that? Somewhere in this area. Here it is. Here's your second one.
Megalania Muraspeed is
And then
among
you
the
could go
largest
back down
creatures
that way,
found
but we're
throughout
gonna
the
circle
island's
around the top
complicated
here.
cave networks. Reaching up to 3 meters long, it can traverse
There's
vertically
also,
up cave
this is a good
walls
starter
with many
island, like I said, for new players. There's a lot of metal on this island.
Fortunately, Megalania's size means it is unlikely to sneak up on anyone. Unfortunately for spelunkers, it is an aggressive and dangerous creature nonetheless. Like other Varanidae, Megalania is a venomous creature. Its poison is slow-acting, but will drain the victim's effective strength and health until death, unless cured by a rare antidote. That said, the Megalania's prey are usually ripped apart well before they succumb to the poison's long-term effects.
All right, and your last
rare
one
ability
is
of
right over
Megalania
here.
to effortlessly climb sheer environmental walls makes it a highly sought-after
Right there.
mount. While it is by no means the
There you go.
fastest, strongest,
So
possessing
you
the
would either
appearance
have,
of a
if you're gonna
half-duck,
get this one last, you would
half-dinosaur,
have your boxes and everything here, or on your
Hesperornis is a
raft.
medium-sized
Or if
fish
you go
eating
for the
bird,
one up there,
common in
you'll
the
have
rivers and
boxes
lakes
up
of the
there
island.
already set up and
It would
everything,
be
and
about
then
two-thirds
start
the height of
crafting
a
once you pick
human if
everything
it
up.
stood tall.
Now I still have
But it rarely does.
5,366
Hesperornis spends most of its
seconds left,
time gliding along the surface of the water,
but
where it is
I
much
don't really
more
have anything to do. I mean, I could go around and kill some of
Hesperornis
these
is barely a threat to any
herbivores and stuff,
land-dwelling
but
creature,
like I said, I'm not really
as
worried
its
about the
legs are
levels.
too short for it to move
That did
around
not give us
effectively.
another level, but
But it
it's
is
also
surprisingly
because
fast
our
in the water.
level's pretty
It can
high
easily
and
hunt
we
down
need
fish
a
and
crap ton
other
of
small
XP in order
water-dwelling
to get
creatures.
more. But if I
Not
did
particularly useful for
keep
hunting,
crafting,
and not being affectionate,
like over here on the boat,
Hesperornis
because
is
I have all the
primarily
stuff on
kept
the
for
boat,
the eggs it
obviously I
produces
would
after
run out of
consuming
materials
much
before
fish.
being able to craft everything,
When
but
rendered correctly,
I could try
the
it.
eggs separate into two
But that's going to be it for this one, guys.
substances.
If you guys have any questions,
One is a
comments,
protein
concerns,
substance that is
let me know
high
down in the
calories,
comment section.
and the other
Thank you
is
all
an
for
oily
joining me.
liquid that is
Don't forget
effectively
to
the
like
same
and
as the oil
subscribe,
found in
and
the
I'll see you
ocean.
guys next video. Bye-bye.